So generally speaking, I like Congresswoman Beth Van Duyne. I think that her heart is in the right place. I think she's a little rhino-ish with some of her policies, but maybe very rhino-ish. But she's about middle of the pack. Yeah, there are a lot worse Congress people on Capitol Hill than Beth Van Duyne. But I really didn't like her answer, or really her non-answer, when she was asked by Maria Bartiromo over at Fox Business about what's happening with inflation, how it's affecting retirement accounts, and whatnot. Watch.
The Biden-Harris administration's policy also having a negative impact on seniors and their ability to retire, according to a new report from economist E.J. Antoni. Retirement plan balances have increased nearly $30 trillion by the third quarter of 2024. But after adjusting for inflation, the retirement plans are worth $27 trillion. That's a $2.5 trillion loss.
You know what? I disliked her answer so much, I'm not even going to play it because it really was a non-answer. It's just gobbledygook about how she's got legislation that's going to help small businesses and this, that, or the other. And these are great. I'm not ripping on what she wants to do, but she did not address the issue whatsoever. And the issue being how massive inflation is affecting retirement accounts. We look at our IRAs, our 401ks, and we say, oh, okay, things are doing okay. You know, it's not bad. The stock market's doing okay. You know, maybe we'll wait it out. Maybe we'll see what happens with the election. But here's the thing, and I cannot stress this enough. I've said this before. I've said this for weeks now. There are many reasons, obviously, that I am praying and very hopeful that Donald Trump is able to win the election. But even if he does, retirement accounts are still going to have massive challenges. So here's the two scenarios. Trump wins the election. We have mass turmoil. Okay, there's nothing he can do about it. Before he's even inaugurated, they're going to be rioting. They're going to be trying to destroy this nation, take down the economy, to destroy the supply chain. They're going to be doing things because they're going to be just filled with rage. They being not just the upset Democrats. I'm talking about actual provocateurs, paid provocateurs, such as Antifa, BLM, people that George Soros and the globalist elite cabal want to use to take this moment in time and try to destroy the United States of America. And it's going to have massive impacts on many things, including the stock market, including retirement accounts, including the price of gold and silver. Okay. And I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not telling you, gold and silver is going to go up. But look, that's not just me. That's what a lot of people are saying. I would say most people are saying. They look back at Trump's first term when gold alone rose 51% from the time he came into office until he left. They look at what's happening right now with inflation and everything, and they know that he can do stuff about it. He's going to be able to fix a lot of these things, but it's going to take time, and perhaps more importantly, when it comes to retirements, when it comes to gold and silver, it's not like, okay, so Trump's going to fix the economy and all of a sudden gold and silver are going to drop. That's not what's going to happen. And if, God forbid, Kamala Harris wins the election, well, then we are in deep trouble. The stock market will react negatively, we'll say. And retirement accounts are going to be decimated even more. Inflation is going to skyrocket. And gold and silver are, once again, still going to look good. So it's sort of like, when I hear people, I don't want to do anything with my retirement. I don't want to do anything with my wealth. I don't want to buy gold and silver just yet. Wait till after the election. I'm thinking, oh, wow, that's I don't know about that. It's sort of like, you know what? I'll get my flood insurance after it rains. Like doesn't make any sense. And I'll admit, I stole that quote from Jonathan Rose, CEO of Genesis Gold Group, and they are helping people every single day with retirement accounts. You can always reach out to them, contact them at rumblegold.com, and that will get you your wealth protection kit and all that good stuff. And I transitioned inadvertently into an ad. This is really, the focus here is that Republicans and Democrats, they really have no idea. But even Republicans like Beth Van Duyne, when it comes to inflation, they have ideas. Okay, they think that if Trump is reelected, that things are gonna shift, and they're not wrong. But it's not going to be sudden. And it's definitely not going to be like, oh my gosh, boom. There are a lot of things that will go boom as soon as Trump is elected, especially as it pertains to the economy. There's going to be hope, and hope drives economic growth. But one thing that's not going to suddenly disappear is massive inflation. One thing that's definitely not going to disappear is the risk to the stock market. It's not going to be like if Kamala wins. Don't get me wrong. but we've experienced what I consider to be a very inflated stock market for a long time, inflated by inflation. I know it sounds weird, but you see stock market gains, but they're not gaining nearly as fast as the inflation itself. So are people really making money? At least according to the retirement accounts and Maria Bartiromo, the answer currently is no. Thank you for watching this clip. You can see the entire shows by subscribing to my Rumble channel over at jdrucker.com/rumble. That's jdrucker.com/rumble.